This Twitter wahala, no go end well. Nigerian youths have taken it to the next level.
Lai Mohammed, welcome to the Cowboy interview.
Thank you very much.
Why would Twitter delete the president's tweet?
Twitter may have its own rules. It's not a universal rule.
Why will he make such a statement?
I'm not saying that Mr. President does not have the right to express his anger.
But many Nigerians feel that expression is inciting violence.
President's speech that anybody who is destroying infrastructure should be ready for the consequences. Is that inciting violence?
Someone even said Mr. President cannot operate an Android phone, but he made that tweet using an Apple iPhone.
We should stop comparing apples with oranges.
It's Android, not oranges.
Whatever name.
Describe this administration in one sentence.
Lack of tolerance, lack of rule of law.
Do you consider yourself patriotic?
We have a country to rule, and we'll do so to the best of our ability.
Because at one time you were asked to choose between Ghana Jollof and Nigerian Jollof, but you chose Senegal instead.
That's why I think you are again mixing things.
So I can't comment on your falling our hand.
If you want to comment, be fair.
It seems you don't want to discuss it.
What we were discussing was different. We were discussing Twitter.
Back to Twitter, what exactly do you think is their mission?
The mission of Twitter in Nigeria is very, very suspect.
Excuse me?
Twitter's mission in Nigeria is very suspect.
You mean suspicious?
Suspect.
As the Minister of Information, is this your grammar acceptable?
It's not acceptable anywhere in the world.
Because it's not used anywhere.
I don't say anywhere in the world.
Now, between those of you in government and we the people, who do you think is guilty of double standards?
We are the one guilty of double standards.
Wow. So what is your Priscofius qualification?
Sir? Ma?
Oh, never mind.
I think sometimes where you be someone.
It's okay now, thank you.
Thank you.
That was on a lighter mood to lighten up your day. But let us get down to the real deal. This Twitter wahala. Welcome back on this platform. This is BVI Channel 1. I'm switching it. Peter's bringing it to you hot. The issue of Twitter banning Buhari is now opening up so many kind of the animosity of this set of people calling themselves Fulani in Nigeria. What they have hashed in their mind against the rest of Nigerian people is unimaginable. But thank God, this Twitter saga is exposing this government. Now, have you seen the channel interview, this Politics Today, where they hosted one guy they call Adamu Abimumu? Honestly, he talked like Mumu. Make you now listen to Ram. There is something he made a comment about Okonjo Iwala. I'll be right back to dissect it.
And you are happy today, isn't it?
Yes, I'm happy. Seriously. And it's clearly showing that actions cannot just happen without consequences. And Twitter, if you study their mode for the last 2 years, they have been more of an anti-Nigerian force, pro-destruction of Nigeria, than actually a platform that's supposed to advocate for freedom of expression of Nigerians. Because if you look at what happened now with the suspension of maybe removal of some of the tweets of the president, I can't see any very strong word, a vile word like that of that criminal Nnamdi Kanu that has been left to still be available on Twitter. Meanwhile, a president of a country who is democratically and legitimately elected to be the leader of a nation, making a statement, talking, giving a language, we will communicate in the language that they understand, and that becomes a very serious issue to Twitter, and violating their rules. We don't know what kind of rule is that, and then they decided to embarrass the country, not the president. So therefore, they have to be suspended. You know, as you rightly said, I took them to court during NSAS process simply because I noticed exactly what these guys are trying to do is to break this country. They tend to amplify a lot of fake news and raise a lot of tension in the street, making the country to be more destroyed. So the best solution is to see how we can arrest them. And we did that. So at that moment, so many Nigerians don't understand. They came attacking me, insulting me, calling me a series of names simply because they thought I was going against NSAS. I wasn't against NSAS. I was against a tool that is planning to destroy Nigeria. And we have seen that very clearly. We have a very serious crisis in the southeast. where these guys are destroying fundamental institutions of Nigerian democracy, INEC offices, police institutions, courts. They are killing people on the street, destroying people's properties. And then Twitter is behind them. That's why I used to call them, I think Twitter is like kind of an IPOP online machine. Because what they do more is supporting IPOP much more than the government. And IPOP, everyone knows they are anti-Nigeria. Their target is to destroy Nigeria. This even led somebody to be asking questions. We have Dr. Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala, the current director of WTO, on the board of Twitter. Is she part of the instigators of Twitter? Why won't she call them to order when they are talking against Nigeria? Why is it that we never had a single tweet or any comment from Dr. Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala about the activities of Twitter? Is she supporting IPOP? These are the kind of things that we need to be very, very clear about.
Into the conversation.
It is very, very necessary because this is very serious. You can't have an organization, a platform company, a company that is profit-making, that is even making profit out of Nigeria, that has its massive users in Nigerian domain, that decided to carry its office to Ghana and employ Ghanaians against Nigerians, and then decided to keep sponsoring content against Nigeria and Nigeria's interests all the time. And then we decided to sit down and keep it. So we have to ask some questions. It's not all about Twitter. It's about the corporate existence of a country from a vile individual that is constantly calling the blood of me as a Fulani man and the blood of all Nigerians and any other person that claims to be Nigeria. So it's a very serious issue. It's not something we need to take it lightly. And that is why I am particularly very happy that the government has seen Twitter for who they are and decided to take this action.
Good. His animosity against the Southerners is not my problem. That one is a usual thing. He's ranting about Twitter supporting Biafra agitation and dragging Okonjo Iweala into it. Now that one I catch my attention. I am not responding to him, and one time I respond to people like that. No, I don't have the time to respond to people like that. I am responding on this very note because I have been saying it and directing this response to Igbo political class or leadership class, those that have assumed public office politically and otherwise in Igbo land. You've heard me say that whether you like it or not, whether you deprive yourself of whom you are, whether you deny your identity as a Biafran, whether you try to sabotage the Biafran agitation because you want to be a loyal slave to this same Fulani caliphate, no matter how you try to prove to them that you don't support Biafra, to them, you are part of it. That is the message. I have been saying it, and this guy have brought it out on the domain. Now, why will he drag Okonjo Iweala into it? Because Twitter banned Buhari genocidal statement. Because Twitter banned Buhari genocidal statement. In fact, first of all, they deleted him. They deleted the comment, and now the whole thing is now becoming a saga. And I believe, I heard they are moving in to even ban Facebook as well. Because Facebook has just deleted the same comment from Facebook. The comment made by the same president, a president of a country, threatening another genocide on the people. Foul, shit for ground. You can't use in leg, in mouth, they chop them again. So, to the Nigerian politicians of Igbo extractions particularly, you have seen, you are all in this, whether you like it or not. Whether you go to Abuja, because you are very quick to run to Abuja, to command them to bring troops down to your homeland, to prove to them that you are not part of it, and you will be going about killing people. My brother, you are in this, whether you like it or not. I will talk about the materialization of Igbo land, maybe not today anymore, because we've had enough for today. Let me allow you guys to dissect on what we've had for this Saturday alone. It is unfortunate. It is very, very unfortunate. You have people in government, they will keep mute while things are going wrong in Igbo land, in Biafran land as a whole. They will do everything possible to prove to their slave masters. But no matter how you try to say you are not part of it, you are part of it. Governors, una they part of it. Stop hiding under your bed. They know. Stop making them feel that you are part of them. They know you are not part of them. They know you are part of us. So stop bringing in those who are killing your people just because you want to prove that you are not part of this agitation for freedom. We know all of una. For una, when they off camera, off air, una they support. But una go out because of your personal interest, because of your greed to keep piloting this Nigeria as long as it can continue, so that you continue in the impunity, because you guys are, amassing primitive wealth because of the Nigerian system of impunity. Anyway, let me end it there and allow you guys to enjoy the rest of your weekend. Subscribe, like, and share. Share this video. Drop your comment. Let me have your opinion regarding this. If for this one they call Adamumu, Abimumu, that one, make sure no waste on time on that ganja weed. All right, bye people. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Subscribe, like, and share. Drop your comment. Follow us on all our social media platforms. We'll continue bringing it to you and analyzing some of these issues. We are forming a community right here to build a conscious people that will take their freedom to the promised land, to the permanent site. All right, bye-bye.